Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian from BJ's Garage 570. I just kind of want to give you guys an update on what we're going to be doing as a little side project, not necessarily one of our primaries right now, but basically, as you can see, that I have a P1 ProCharger system equipped with a 3.2 pulley, and I'm going to be doing an 18% overdrive super damper. But as I got the front end off, I'm going to be doing a radiator and all that, but I figured, why not try to replace this with something that's more aesthetically pleasing. I don't really particularly care for that design. I feel that maybe ProCharger, that was an afterthought. Some people went with the older Mustang ones where it kind of like goes like this and goes in the back, but I feel it still doesn't fix the problem that comes with the filter sitting on the half cover. The ProCharger, one of the reasons why I purchased it was mainly because of cost, also because of heat soak issues that come along with the twin screw setup that is traditionally mounted on the top end. But now the ProCharger still suffers from heat soak mainly because of this, I believe. I believe that this is going to be the root cause on why ProChargers suffer from heat soak, especially after a couple of runs down the strip. Now, some of you may be, wondering like, oh, well, why didn't you just buy a Hellcat? Why didn't you just buy a twin screw? And a few reasons. Number one, the car I bought back in 15, I bought it for $38,000, invested 10, and I'm still under the price of a Hellcat, and I'm roughly about 630 wheel horsepower after I do the damper. Reason number two, to the insurance company, if they still think it's an RT, and like I said, the twin screw setup suffers from heat soak, so I went with the ProCharger system, which a lot of people think it's a turbo at car shows. I don't know why, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to try to reroute this tube around the top and try to reroute the filter in that location. Maybe try to get some cooler air into the system instead of getting it from the valve cover or the exhaust system. And I'm sure most of you probably agree it's not really an efficient place for that filter at all. So I'm in the process of developing this kit, as you would say, to go around like this, over the top and down under. Now, there's a few things that I have to consider, is the hood clearance, and make sure that that is going to be able to clear the top of the ProCharger and that tube and not interfere with the hood. As you can see, I have an SRT 392 hood, and it has the inner skin of a Hellcat, and that's typical for these type of hoods. But I just want to kind of get something that's more efficient than that ugly thing. And most guys with the ProChargers agree that it was probably an afterthought, and it's probably not the most efficient way of routing cooler air. But I just kind of want to give you an update on what's going on and what I plan on doing as a little side project. This is particularly going to benefit the guys with the P1, D1, or F1 ProCharger systems. Also, some of you may have noticed this and how clean that looks in comparison to some other people's that may have a ProCharger system on the newer models. This is actually a 135 5-ply silicone coupler instead of the 90 that came with it. Now, with the 90 that came with this, again, I think it was an afterthought, because no matter how you move the tube or how you cut it and moved it around, no matter what you did, it always had a kink in this location, and it was kind of like bowed, and every time you stomp on the throttle, it just like it would expand, and I felt like it was a restriction in the line there. So I replaced it with a 135 bend. Now, when I do a kit, next couple of weeks, I would think, when I do the kit, I'm going to reroute this around here, and I'm going to include this 135 silicone coupler in that kit to basically just clean it up a little bit. And I'm really trying to clean that up before car show season next year, because everybody notices that, and I just don't understand why they did that at all. But I just kind of want to give you a little bit of an update, what we're planning on doing, and hopefully it works out just fine, and try to get you something that's a reasonable priced item that cleans up that area and make it look more presentable. But anyway, that's it for now. Just want to kind of give you a little sneak peek on what's going on here. All right, guys, have a good day.